Yep. I know y'all. If y'all can't see me, you can show hear me. Cause my co-host forgot to hit the go button. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Look, we was like almost into the thing. Hello, everybody.
I did not forget.
Oh, get ready. Here we are once more again for another episode, for the third episode of the Real Conversation with a twist of humor. I'm the humor that's gonna be twisted. What's she drinking over there? God, she drinking on this.
Did you introduce me yet so I can tell you what I'm drinking?
You done threw me all to the loop on that one right yonder. She done.
It ain't like I don't ever drink a glass of wine.
The Louisiana Country Boy with my favorite, only number one co-host, the Little Diva. And tonight we have a special guest, but I'm gonna allow the Little Diva to introduce her cause I'm scared.
What's up? I'm Tecorya.
Hold up, Coach C. Let me just explain because he started off the show bad, making me look bad. I have a glass of wine, very sweet wine that I like. Thank you very much, Country Boy, for letting everybody know. They would have known what this was. But I'm not
saying nothing.
I've had a long, hard day, and I must burn up my chili. Y'all made chili. And so now I'm having a glass of wine. So now we can get started.
Coach.
And
I'm talking to Coach. Hey, Coach.
She coming.
You heard that? She said she burnt some chili.
I didn't say I burned it. So I almost burned it.
She almost burnt some chili. Whoa.
Okay, so we do have a special guest tonight, and she will introduce herself, and we're going to let her go for it right about now. All right, Coach T.
You want me to go ahead? I was gonna Alright, my bad. Okay. I'm Tecorya. They call me Coach T at school. I'm the boxing instructor. Excuse me. I am an active boxer. I'm getting ready to convert over to professional, but I have a boxing for bullying program, and it's to give kids a positive and challenge their negative energy, build self-confidence and discipline.
T, can you turn your volume down?
Is that better?
Try it again.
Okay, it's pretty low.
Okay.
So I got a boxing for bullying program in which I'm here to help the kids gain some discipline. So, yes.
Well, that's good.
Okay, so.
Oh, go ahead.
Can you guys, if y'all have any other devices, can y'all mute them?
I ain't got nothing on.
Let me see.
I'm tapped out over here. Why, you got feedback?
Okay.
Is that better?
We gonna make it work. But when you go off, when I mute you, I don't hear anything. But I can't mute you because you gotta talk.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let's go. Go ahead, Coach Boy. You said you had a question?
No, I was gonna ask Coach. So you do your program, or what? Well, first of all, you're a boxer. I'm gonna get into all of it. I'm gonna run all up and down this court. I'm gonna run all around this ring. Okay, yeah, there we go. I had to get it right. I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna need to hear you. I'm being a producer too right now, y'all.
Okay.
I can't hear you, honey.
You can't hear me, Coach T? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, co-host.
I wouldn't lie to you. Julie, he only listens to you, Miss Julie. So could you let him know that he's a little bit low?
I'm gonna cut my volume up as loud as it go. How about that? That better?
No. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna shut
That
up.
ain't
I'm gonna stop
better?
talking. Right.
Look, Coach, I was just gonna ask you first and foremost that you're a boxer. Congratulations on that. And secondly, you have a program, Boxing for Bullies. Now old country boy, I be nosy. You call me nosy if you want to. So, the program you have is called Boxing for Bullies. How did you come about? How did you want to get into some boxing? Because ain't that, I mean, unless you've been a fighter the whole while. But how did you want to get into fighting?
Actually, I'm a very non-confrontational person. So I got into boxing. My uncle took me to a boxing deal one day, and it started off in his garage on his heavy day. But I used to get bullied by this girl and her two brothers for like a whole year. I would just let them like jump on me and stuff, and it was in daycare.
Wow.
And I just wouldn't fight them back. But my uncle found out I had skills on the bag and stuff, and he took me to the boxing gym. And I'm from Memphis, by the way, so, you know, being a country boy, don't offend, but he took me to the boxing ring, and he made me fight this girl on my first day in the gym. Like, my first day in the gym, I'm a fat kid, and I didn't get beat up a whole year because I was out to fight that, but
Right.
he put me there with somebody experienced, and that girl tore my ass up. Like she told me up pretty bad, and they was like, "Oh, you got 2 hits, and this is good, for your first time." But that girl gave me a run for my money, and I went to the back of the locker room and silently cried to myself. And I took about 3 weeks off from boxing, and it was just like a character building thing. That it was like, all right, either you gonna do it or you not.
Right.
So I got back in there, and I've been using boxing to help, build self-confidence and discipline in myself my whole life. The things that I have learned from being a boxer, I have transformed into my everyday life, so it's guidance tools. So I want to help and give the knowledge that I've learned on the way to the kids, that want to learn and that's interested in learning and that actually wants to, change their life and give them a positive gateway to channel that negative energy. So the program that I have created for boxing and bullies, Boxing for Bullies, it gives them a gateway to get their frustration out. Some of their situations might not be the best, but having somebody there to guide them and, walk them through and just letting them know, hey, if you have one person in your life to support you makes a huge difference than you having nobody, so I know that I can change people's lives, adults and kids, and this is not the only platform that I'm building. It's just boxing gives me a gateway to help people in a way that helped me, so I'm using a proven system from things that I've learned and I've done through my lifetime to share that with some other people. And I'm going to convert my program into a nonprofit because I want to be able to provide a platform that they don't have to worry if they have to pay for it or can afford to pay for it or, need travel arrangements. Like, I'm going to get that funded so I will be able to provide every avenue for them so they don't have an excuse to say no or why they can't do it. Like, the program is designed for you to want to strive for greatness, to be more motivated, to want to be the better version of yourself, to understand that life is hard and nobody really cares, so you have to push yourself, you have to want it for yourself in order to make a change. So I'm just here to be a guidance, to help someone else make a change in their life.
I applaud you and I applaud that because that has been one of my main things. See, what I tell people all the time is that you use the things that you have. You take this journey teaches so much. You had to go through what you went through with those young, at the young age. But what you went through with that, you're now able to turn around and use it in a positive way. You're able to take those trials, that journey that you were on, to help somebody else because you know now that there's somebody still back there that could be going through this thing. You know, like what I say is now you know you want to be the very thing that you needed when you were back there. And that is the most encouraging thing. That is the most powerful thing. That message right there, that you didn't allow this life to beat you down. But what you did was you took it by the horn. You say, you know what? I'm gonna hop up in this ring and I'm gonna start to swing. And that is great. That is great. Now I'm gonna tell you, some folks think they can just get in there. Now I ain't one of them folks think I can get into the ring. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't even finna. If I wanna, I grew up as a kid watching wrestling. Now I wrestle with you, but I ain't gonna fight with you. I was junkyard dog here. I Undertaker here.
It takes a lot to get in the ring. A lot of people don't understand. Like, they judge people so harshly. When they perform how you want them, or they want you to perform, or you don't feel comfortable with doing certain things. But like, I tell people every day, like, I know I can beat you up. Like, I don't have a point to prove. Like, I don't have to do this. Like, I do this because I want to do it and I love to do it, but I guarantee you don't have the heart to do half of the things that I can do as a woman, as a black female out here in this community, being a boxer. It has been so many people, so many coaches that has frowned upon me just being a female that's strong in what I believe in and what my vision is for myself, that they can't control me. So they told me things that I can do. So I've started building my own platform, because you will not limit me to the things of your possibilities. I can do anything that I want to do. And sometimes you just have to find a way around people. You can't let them define who you are because of how they feel about you. That's what makes us individuals. And that's one thing that I'm teaching people in life, that you don't have to, subdue your dreams to what people believe you are. You just need to have a little faith in yourself and see it through. Like, I have had to sacrifice so much just to get to this point now, and people don't understand. It's like, it's not easy. Ain't nothing easy. These are all building blocks, to what you're doing, where you going. You have to take the good and the bad, learn from your journey, the bad experiences. You take them and you move forward, and you don't do this, and you don't make these mistakes, or you try not to anyway. The name of the game is getting better. You're going to fail. You're not going to succeed at everything, but to know that you have failed, you have succeeded, because at least you tried it. So I'm pushing for people to believe in themselves. They put the education system to where you're confined, like you're a prisoner in the schools. But I love the program that I'm able to give kids an opportunity to learn something different that they can utilize for themselves, because it doesn't subdue them to the books, to what they're trying to feed people. It allows them to be hands-on and gain skills, real life skills that you can use and you can transform your life. So yeah, I ain't here to play with them. Like, I done been patient, and I done let them play with me, and I ain't playing with them. Like, they gotta feel me. Like, I don't talk to people. I just move in action. Like, I let the community around me speak for me, and the things that I do for people, and the things that I do for myself to help other people. Sometimes you have to be selfless in order to get the results that you're looking for. It's not about oneself. It's about the bigger picture. So they got to give me. Like, I don't have it right now to where I can just be like, okay, I can get this money and I can go spend this on this student, or spend this on this group, and make some things happen so I can be a mentor for them. So I'm building as I go, so them people will fund my movement, so that I can make an impact, and show other schools why my program is substantial for what they need to set into place as a standardized part of their system.
That is amazing.
Love that. I have a question for you. Well, also, someone asked, can she reach my boys on boxing lessons? So we'll make sure we get information to you so you can reach out to Heavenly Barbecue. I love the name. So with you, I want to go back a little bit. You said that you were bullied as a young student in school.
Well, it was like my end of 7th grade, middle school. But it was like the end of it was the end of the day going into daycare. And I had no problems at school. It's just I hadn't handled confrontation like that before with my siblings, and I didn't really have to fight with people. So for a girl and her two brothers just to pick with me just because I wouldn't fight with them, it took a toll on me for about a year because I come home and my mom whooped me sometimes because I wouldn't fight back. So it helped toughen me up, but I still to this day, Miss Otisa Jackson.
I was just going to say, you remember the name, I know.
And I can't quite remember her brother's name, but if I ever seen them, they would have to run me my lick back, and that was on a personal and business note. But all from that, I'm healing, not healed. But on the serious note, I appreciate them for doing that. They helped me see something about myself that I didn't think I had in me. I'm a lot tougher than I thought I was. Like, I done been through some things.
So how do you plan to, let's just say I bring my babies into you. They're, I don't know, 12, 13. They ain't in a fight or anything like that, but they need discipline. They need to know how to protect themselves, but they also need the discipline. What is your plan or what is your program? How do you get those kids started?
See, it's a difference in like one-on-one planning and programming. To me, it is systematic for me because if you bring me someone and you're individually paying to seeing these results that of what you're looking for. So what I might give to these students in this program that's going to help them, I'm going to give these kids maybe a slightly different tool. So that'll be the difference.
But if you have the kids, all different kids, and you have these two new, how are you going to know what you're going to teach? You said you have a curriculum. So how do you start off your curriculum? Let's just say today you have your new class.
So I kind of run my program as like some of the things I learned in the programs that I've been in. So one thing I've learned about boxing is sometimes you have to stick to the basics. People be so quick to be like, oh, I know how to fight, I know how to do this, but can't even throw a proper punch. So my foundational standing is learning the basics of a 1, 2, 3 combination. You have to get your stance down first and foremost. So your stance is first and important on my list, and you actually throwing a 1, 2, 3 with the correct movements to follow it. So that's my basic structure on my.
So you're going to teach them technique.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The technique and the fundamentals of boxing, hands on. A lot of people like to jump on the mitts, in which in some studies that I've researched finds that if you are hands-on and get on the mitts with them, it gets them more in tune, so you can kind of correct them as you're going with them actually executing what you're telling them to. But if you actually teach the fundamentals first and then go straight into the action of doing it, you can correct them properly and they will understand why you're telling them to do it this way opposed to that way.
So what about the kids that we've experienced recently at where we work at that say, well, we don't get to fight each other? What is that?
When you have kids that is a lot more advanced, because we do have kids up there like that signed up for my program. A couple of them has seen me fight. So what you do with those kids is you put them in more of a leadership role than you do working like solely with the class, because they want to feel like they bigger than everybody, and they want to feel like they have a little more control because they not at that skill level that they are. So you put the advanced people with the advanced people and give them more of a leadership role so they can guide and mold their students. You know, one thing I'm really big on is you don't downplay, you know, your battle just because they lack in here. If they lack something and they know how to do something that you lack, and y'all will work together and sharpen up each other. Iron sharpen iron. So it's both. It's a two-way street with me.
And talk to us about you. What do you have some accolades? You done won some matches. What are you? You know, I don't know the right terms for boxing.
I'm two-time Golden Gloves champ for Houston. My first one was in Houston 17. It was unanimous decision. The other one was a walkover. The girl actually looked me up, and I know she would see this interview, and I just wanted to tell her, y'all are weak for pulling out of my fight. I'm so eager to display some
They pulled out the fight?
Yeah. She pulled out my fight like right before my fight. She's talking about she couldn't fight and stuff. So she actually went to all the Golden Gloves except ours. And,
Wow.
you know, I ended up seeing her at another competition. I beat somebody up. I seen her in that competition, and they ain't even looking at me. So, yeah. But my second Golden Gloves was by walkover. And I didn't have enough fights at the time to walk over to states, so I do now, but I have bigger and better plans.
Awesome, amazing. Country boy, would you mind if I interrupted you real quick and say, do you have more than one mic right there? You don't? Because it is you, sir. When I mute you, it's so go ahead and talk, because I know you got something to say.
Hey, me?
Yes, you.
Now, I was just gonna ask her more about her program, more about one.
I'm sorry, her name is Tecorya. I don't know if I pronounced it right. It's Coach T, but it's Tecorya. So I was asking your name.
Tecorya.
What's the boxing name? What's the boxing name?
What is it?
BEASTMUTT6. I have some flyers in this conversation, so yeah.
Ooh.
Am I slow or did I not hear? Beast what?
I get it. That's what it is.
It's beast mud.
It's the hands.
Hey, it's like mud. Mud is. You know when you have something, you know you have a stray dog that ain't one particular thing. It's a couple of things, but they from everywhere. Well, that's the concept of the mud. But it's beast mud.
I love it. Beast mud. That's it. Y'all, look at
you done made his day for today.
We have the world-renowned, the Golden Glove winner, two-time Golden Glove winner, Beast Mud.
Beast Mud?
Yes, I have a couple other accomplishments, but
last name is Davis, correct? AKA. Now, mind you, she's one of my teachers that works with me, and I don't know her last name. Ain't that sad? DEAST. Mutt. MUTT?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
All right, I'm gonna spell my name for y'all.
Thank you.
My name is TECORYA. See? It's okay.
Country boy, tell me what she's saying.
Beast Mud.
BEAST What's the last one?
MUTT.
I
6.
said beast nuts.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all try to act like I'm crazy.
That's it right there.
Hey, Miss Brooks, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight.
It is you know, I do. I'll just say this, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. I just applaud you for taking hold, as they say in the country. You took the bull by the horns. A lot of times, what we see happen is a couple of things, and I hammer this thing to the wall. A lot of times, we allow things that knocked us down to keep us down. You know that as well with you being a boxer. Sometimes you may get knocked down, but the fact is not that you can get knocked down or you take a blow. Because you will take a blow in this life. Many people miss that. Some people, when they take that blow, even though that blow may bend you over, it didn't knock you out. And I sit here right now and I tip my hat to that because you took some blows. You took a blow when you were younger with being bullied. You took a blow in your first, when your uncle put you in the ring, you took some blows because you said it. You said, I was about ready to be done with this thing. But what you did not do is you did not allow those blows to define you. You allowed them. You took them and you learned from them. So many people don't take these things and learn from them. Because if they hit you with the left, baby, just move over this time because you know it's coming. Because you know, look, that's where the duck and weed came from. Duck and weed came from the fact that you watch. It ain't because that's what you just want to do. It's because you now know what your opponent is bringing.
Yeah.
And the other thing is what I've seen is that, yes, boxing, in my mind, I don't know, I ain't no boxer, okay, so you stop. But it teaches you more than how to throw a blow. It teaches you more than how to just swing and hit somebody because it's really it's about so much. It's so much bigger. It teaches your focus. It teaches you how to be committed to something. And it also teaches you about respect. Because if you ain't going to respect your opponent, look, obviously your last opponent respected you because what she do, she said, I ain't even, it teaches you a lot. But some people get it twisted and they think it's just about, I'm going to learn how to throw these hands. And I love what you said. Well, the simple fact is, yeah, I could take them and throw them out, show them, take them over there and let them start swinging. But what I want to do is that one thing that we all miss. I want to teach you the fundamentals first. Because if you don't have the fundamentals, which is the foundation, because you can always go back to the foundation. And I appreciate that. I just applaud you for that. That's what this old non-boxer. That's what they used to do in the wrestling ring. I'm just saying that.
Well, I like the little old school way or whatever. Some of my favorite boxers old. They old.
What are some of your favorite boxers that influence you?
I like Larry Holmes, Joe Frazier. Mike Tyson was my all-time favorite. I would love to meet him one day. Oh my gosh, I would love to meet Tyson one day. But yeah, Frazier, Larry Holmes, and Tyson was like my top 3, and then Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea, the Drunken Master. There's just a few, and my favorite right now is Gervonta. I love Tank. That's my boy. I don't really have a favorite woman fighter because in my mind, all of my competition eventually. So I hate them all. Yeah. But other than that,
what made you want to teach it to kids? Is that the only reason because of what happened to you? Is that because you have to have a certain kind of something to pull kids into this? And what age would you say would be the best time for kids to start boxing?
Really for me, I don't like teaching, under 5. 5 is like is cutting it real close because their attention span. you know, and getting them to sit there and stuff like that. You can't really teach a 5-year-old fundamentals. You have to, you know, do something a little more interactive for them. But you're never too young. Like I see kids like really, really, really young that's getting into it, but it's because of habit, things that they see around their household, you know, and stuff like that. You have more privileged kids that has adults around them that are able to transform them at such a younger age, you know, but you know, just the basic standardized community. 5 years old for me is enough understanding to get them to start practicing discipline. That's a really good age because they're now more receptive to learning new things and they can hold it. You know, those memories opposed to them being younger and they might hear what you say and they might not. You know, so that's why I feel like 5 is, you know, the minimum for me.
Okay. So what we need now to start your nonprofit, of course, we need to get the nonprofit, the written and your board and all that. But if Country Boy decides, you know what, I got all this money, I got $25,000 and I just want to give it to you. But you have to give me a pitch. You have to make me understand what it is that you need this money for. So I want you to give us your best pitch right off top of your head.
Whoa.
Your best pitch
That's a lot.
About this $25,000 that Country Boy gonna give you. Where did he get
Oh
it?
man, I don't get no time. You know, sometimes people be like, "Give me your best pitch," and then they be like, 3 minutes. No.
I want you to go. You know, and I'm one of the reasons why I'm thinking that because my daughter, she has a pitch, and I'll be telling her somebody calls her, I want to talk to you about this money you need for whatever. She'd be like, well, I want to wait till it's perfect. There's not always time to make it perfect. When somebody there to give you something, you have to know what to say. So let's roll.
Okay, so let's start me off. Just throw something at me. Start me off with a question or something, or just ask me
Go ahead,
something.
Country Boy, you got it.
All right. Hey, my name is Tecorya, and I'm coming to you today with Boxing for Bullies. I have a program that I feel like is so beneficial for children that would change their lives. You know, today I'm looking for whatever you're willing to donate to my nonprofit. Is to help teach kids confidence, build their self-esteem. They're going to gain some discipline, and overall they're going to gain some defense skills. You know, so I'm helping change the community through children, you know, and restoring their lives. So
if I give you this $25,000, what you gonna do with it? How you gonna what we gonna do?
Oh, so I will break the funding costs down into my platform. So, okay, we all have bills and stuff like that. Let's just say I already have a building, and what I'm do is supply my building. I make sure that you know certain utilities and stuff are paid up for X amount of dollars. That way, whatever students that I have coming into my facility don't have to worry about paying for the program because after all, most times when you have a facility that you're providing for people, is to pay for the facility as well as make a profit. But if I already have the part of the rent being paid, the profit doesn't matter because I'm helping the kids and I'm starting to build my platform, so the funding will come in. Next, I will go get the equipment that I need to train the kids to make sure that I have, you know, the proper tools to make sure they're getting the knowledge they need to acquire from me as their instructor, and you know, in the facility that I have them training in, as well as myself. A lot of people, when they ask for funding, they be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put all of this to my business and stuff like that," you know. But being realistic, if I have $20,000, then at least 5,000 of that is going to go to my personal need because why? I have to maintain my personal life in order to make a change in someone else's life. I have to make sure that I'm straight on my end as well. So an investment of $20,000 and 15 going into my business so that I can provide a substantial platform for the kids and they don't have to worry about is a lot more feasible, you know, than me saying, hey, I'm gonna use all 20,000 into this business, and it realistically not go there is the way it's playing. But if I take care of myself as well as my business, then I'm well rounded to do what I'm set here to do in the community.
Yes. Oh.
Well, look at him. I don't know why she over there snapping. She said country boy 20,000. She didn't say little D for 20,000. Nah, she over there snapping. Old country boy ain't snapping none time. Cause old country boy wants to ask you this right here. See, if it's my 20,000, I'm gonna just sit back in this chair. I done heard everything you
And it's 25,000. I want to make sure you got that straight.
Oh, now it's 25,000.
25. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm gonna sit back some even more now. So, all right, now since it's country boy 25,000, country boy got a couple of questions, country questions. First and foremost, Jimmy Bo over there, he got a boxing thing. He said he could throw up a boxing thing. Why shouldn't I go to Jimmy Bo? What make you any different? Because I seen folks all around got boxing thing. What is it about you? Because I'm gonna tell you what old country boy gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll just tell you the honest God truth. I ain't finna invest in nothing, but I might invest in you. So why should I invest in you? Because what is it that's different about you? What makes you stand out from all the rest? That's all I want to know. With my 25,000.
See, it's quite significant that you're asking me that, because we wouldn't be having this conversation about you funding me if you were interested in them in the first place. So obviously I already have a product that you're interested in. We're made it this far that you're willing to offer me this. So I no longer need to explain to you that I am the product that you're invested in. So now it's up to you to walk in a little faith and know that your money is going to be provided to a cause that I said I was about to make happen.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good. Now again, I'm gonna ask you. So what makes what? And I hear you. That good. But now again, we talking $25,000. I want to know what is it about you? Because again, now I got just a little extra over here because I'm trying to find somewhere just to shoot off some money. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm just trying to find somewhere to shoot off some money because I need the government to boom, boom, boom. So I could put it anywhere. Now, I just heard them talking about you, so I just strolled by without being nosy. So, now, what again is it about your situation or what is it you say for the kids thing? What is it that would make me move?
My platform is provided for the kids, but that's not my main cause. So knowing that you're investing 25,000 into my cause itself provides you really it's really giving you a cushion into the other ventures that I'm going to venture out into. I'm going to show you that I can take this 25,000, and even if you're giving it to me as a grant, I can flip that 25,000 into an easy, $40,000 and show you that I can reinvest the money into something that's a lot more substantial than the boxing program as well. Because I'm not only going to change kids' lives, boxing is not just for kids. Adults use it all the time. That's getting into my other platform that's off of boxing, but it's not just for kids. It's to provide a self defense mechanism where you feel safe and comfortable. It can be used for women that's in domestic situations. That wants a safe space, or it can be used for somebody that's really timid and need to come out their shell. Whether they're grown or a child. So you investing 25,000 into my cause for, the kids is great and all, but I want you to understand that it's an investment into my overall vision, and knowing that I will be a more, a longevity business partner with you when it comes to whatever you want to fund for me.
A minute, I'm unmute you. Okay. bullying.
There we go. I would just say this on that aspect of it. Never be afraid to show it all. Because what you did was you spoke on it. And see, your deal is not, again, what you said was the bigger part of it. It's not just about for kids. What you're doing is about building character. It's about building confidence. And that was the second part of what you were, when you start to elaborate on that, not just about the boxing, but you started to talk about building our future, building character, building strength. You know, beautiful, beautiful. The fact that you were not saying when you said it's not just about kids, but here's for other and how other areas it works in. Because with me or anybody, when you're doing it, what you're not doing is limiting it, and that's a great thing. Because see, what a lot of people will do is put it in that box. If that makes any sense. And I'm not. I mean, I love what you're doing. Okay, but just here, I have to be the other side of it as well. People will put it in that box, and if you just say this, then what it just came out to be, okay, you have a boxing program. But no, it's not. It's so much more than a boxing program. It's a growth program. It's a character building program. It's a courage building program. It's what you just said. You know, it's for people who may feel kind of shy and drawn out or drawn back, that don't want to come out. They have not reached their inner selves. You are able to give them the confidence to come out and stand up. It's not just because of the bullying. It's a whole bigger picture. See, and that's the greatest thing. It's the bigger picture. Your vision. Let me tell you something. Your vision is beautiful, and stand on it and run with it. Every aspect of it, because I hear it. I heard it in your voice when you got to talking about it. That realness. So I wasn't being hard on you. I was just being real on you.
I also want to applaud you for something I never hear in the in a pitch is being honest about I gotta live too. So some of it do gotta go on me. I really like that. I don't think I've ever heard even what's the show? What's the show? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Shark Show. The Sharks. Shark Tank. You don't hear that in the pitches. So I thought that was very honest and something that you don't hear as often. I love your vision. I think it's great. I think that we'll definitely be putting your name out there, passing it on to the people we meet. Because I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Thank you.
When I met you over the internet, did I meet you over I met you over email. Just seeing, and this child, let me tell you how much he bothered me.
They called me.
I'm gonna say she was very persistent. She is a follow-upper. She was in all seriousness, though. I kept saying, "Well, why is she still calling me?" So I put a call out, Country Boy, on Facebook, and somebody tagged her. But the thing about it is, she didn't just keep doing like some people. Can you call me about the job? She was every time it was about the cause. It was about the vision. It was about the kids and what she could do for those kids. And that's what made me say, okay, I gotta not let her get on my nerves, let her come on here and do what she gotta do. Because I saw it. And I think you're amazing. And then when you came, you were just as amazing as you were in your email. I just hope that I'm not gonna say I hope. I know that you're gonna do a great job with the kids at the middle school that you're at. I'm excited to see what you can do. As soon as we can get you some supplies, we might look. Me and you might have to go banging on the doors around here and get you some more money. What we might have to do. Also consider this. I don't know if you have. You may have. So when they have these pop-up shops.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever considered doing pop-up shops and talk about your platform at your table?
Yes, I recently have. I'm in the process of now trying to get some business cards so that I can start to build, clients and stuff like that. I want to do personal training and, like stress reliever class, HIIT
Mm-hmm.
class. I focus on meditation as well, um,
Oh.
stretching, body reflex. Like a lot of people think boxing is just like hit, 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 but
Mm-hmm.
it's only 25% physical and 75% mental. So I'm
Mental.
very big with keeping my mental more maintained than my physical sometimes, So um, I do meditation sets and stuff
Okay.
like that. It can be a stretch meditation, guided meditation or whatnot, but I'm trying to build my clientele for personal training as well.
Okay. We'll be shooting some of these pop-up shops. Also, when are you gonna fight again? Do you still actively fight? When is the next fight?
I was supposed to be doing Golden Gloves, I think the end of this month in Dallas, but I, my time hasn't allowed me to train the way I needed to. So probably about mid-February, it's a women's competition that I competed in last year, and I am the battle of the crown female champion out there. So this year they invited me back to fight, and I believe it's like March 23rd through the 24th or something. It's normally a weekend, and it's in Dallas for 2 days. So yep, I'm going to do that before I turn over to my professional side. So
So
after that,
how
I'll be
long?
going professional.
If you need somebody in your corner, I mean, I can't do very much. But when you start to go, if you need the old country boy, I'll be a rooter. I mean, I could be, cause
LOL.
Look, T. Don't play because he will be there. Just you look up and you see this boy that had in boots, and there go country boy.
I'm gonna send the flyers. I'm gonna make sure I keep the flyers posted. I always turn up like before my fight. They think I should. They call it talking stuff.
Uh-huh.
They be like you should talk a little stuff more, but I be trying to or whatever. But I'm more of an action packed person. Like when you see me, you gonna see me. Hey, it's one person. It's one person they cheated me out my fight for, and I knocked her out too at the last round. They still gave her my fight, and I just want her to know I would love to eat that ass up again. But besides that,
Yeah. Well, do you have
I'm just
any?
gonna say, look, Tate, look here. Look here. If you need a Don King, I'll be the Don King.
hey, let's make some money. They playing. They don't want to see
If you
it.
need, look, girl, look, all I can say is this. I'm gonna just tell you, because you the fighter. I'll talk you into a fight. I'm telling you. I'll talk you into a whole, I'll have them lined up ready. All you gotta do is take them down, I'll set them up.
That is the scary part. That is the scary part. Because he'll be to talk to you in a fight and ran. Bingo.
They'll be lined up. Yeah.
That's funny.
Very funny.
Country
So
boy
do you
promoter.
think your
I'll
baby
do it.
girl? Do you think your baby girl, the executive producer, Dottie?
Hey, look, we have it rowdy.
You have it right. I heard that a long time. Right. So the clock on the wall say 8:58. So we're gonna start winding down. Do you have? Country boy, do you want to ask that question that you asked, or did you already kind of ask it?
I did. I mean, I would love to. And for the most part, I just have one question that I love to ask people. It's been my defining thing of myself and my journey as I continue on it. And I ask people this, and the question is this: will it be shallow? Will it be deep? But it's your answer. What is your why? What is your why? And if I need to delve that, what is it that makes T get up and go? What is it that keeps you pushing when everything says quit? What is it that keeps you going when the hill gets high? What's your why?
It's why not me. This mostly my why. Why do people think they can tell you can't do something? Why do people feel like you're not great enough to be in that position? Why do people feel like you have to live this way opposed to that way. Why do people choose to be in the situations that they're in and blame other people for their lack of success? Why not be the leadership I want to see? Why not be the better version of me? Why be here when I can be there? Why follow when I can lead? Why not me? Is what keeps me going. Every day I have to get up and be like, okay, I'm built for this. I'm here for a reason. I matter. Why I'm not in this position? Because I haven't put myself in that position. So why not make a difference today? So that's my why every day. That's what pushes me. When you tell me I can't, I'm gonna find a million reasons why I can. Like, I might feel down sometimes. I might get in my own head. I might beat myself up worse than the world might beat me up. But one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push myself, because I feel like I'm just as great as you are, and why not me? So yeah, that's my why.
All righty.
Well, I
So
love it.
I'm going to say again, thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. Um, I'm glad that you have joined my team at work, but also glad that you're a part of my team outside of work. Um, Something that I just love to hear people that are want to be a part of the community, and I love people who have a true passion and true true vision, a true belief in community and children and even adults. And I love the way you added in that this boxing could be for self-defense for people who are going through domestic abuse, people who are timid that, you know, need to have something. I don't know if I've ever shared with you, I was mugged before a couple years ago. And yeah, taking a class. Like, actually, after that, I went around to some places to see if I could get a self-defense class going for women after that happened to me. And of course, that wasn't an easy feat. Now we got somebody. That just came Heavenly Express. I just got it. But no, it's a scary thought and a scary feeling since that day for me. You're doing minding your own business. Somebody grabs you, they attack you, and take what belongs to you. And so to know that you have no defense, you don't know the first thing to do, it's a scary, scary thought. And still to this day, I have, they call it PTSD. I have that. And so I think hearing you talk about teaching discipline, teaching self-defense, um, teaching strategies of what you should do if somebody comes up behind you, or as I was walking face to face to him, your strategies probably would have helped me to know what I needed to do when he approached me. So yes, I definitely I'm glad to have you on. Glad to have you on here. I'm glad I met you. There's always a reason for meeting people coming into your life, and it's something that we could probably do for each other. And Country Boy and I both, with this show, with all the things that we do, we are truly, truly, truly people who like to help other people elevate. We ain't saying we know everybody. We ain't saying we nobodies, but we do like to say people's name and talk about what they're doing when they're not in the room. If somebody was to say to me something that they needed and I know about it, I would definitely, say that. Would you agree, Country Boy? It is something that we like to do. So, do you have any last words before Country Boy does his outro?
Um, no. I appreciate y'all inviting me on to the show. Like, this is my first live show. A little nervous and whatnot, but y'all made me
Make sure you
comfortable
get
or
on your
whatever. Y'all
intro.
made me feel like a lady.
We try. I asked you, do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I'm the oldest of six.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm the more wiser one. The one next to me will say something different, but don't believe her. Yeah.
What about kids, children, babies?
I have no kids, but I do take care of two with my girlfriend here. Be Rich. Shout out Be Rich Beauty Co. You feel me? Get your hair
Oh, everybody is hot. Be
with the
Rich Beauty
braids. You
Co.
feel me? Yeah.
Hey, hey. Okay, awesome. Be Rich, thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you having you on. All right,
Hey, will you
Country
do
Boy,
me
I'm
a
gonna let you
favor
take it
though?
away.
All right, will you do me a favor before I do that? Make sure, say again, I would love for you to give your information out, where you can be found, you know, all of that, where people can locate you, find you, sign you up, call you, whatever it is they do. Um, Whatever social media you may have, make sure you pass it out.
Okay.
And don't forget about don't forget about the Duke Don King. The Cowboy Don King is your promoter right here.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Wait a minute, hey, cause I'm I got something for you when we get ready to leave. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so y'all can catch me on Instagram at BSmudge6. You can look me up on Facebook on Tecorya Davis as well. I have a couple pages on there, but I'm only going to respond to one, so you'll know if you got the right one. But the one to look for says Mud Girl. It has nothing but my recent boxing, like boxing stuff or training, or if I'm doing anything, it's literally boxing only. You will not get into my personal page on Facebook. But Instagram, you catch me Big Smudge 6. It's pretty much an open book. I'm really more of a all social media person, so you gotta see me in live action. Like, I'm telling you, you gotta book me. You feel me? You gotta book me.
And I get that, but also they gotta pick you, but they gotta be able to hunt you down. So you're not just
Yes.
finding another, even doing you opening up a TikTok account and
Hey,
showing you.
TikTok, Miss
Oh, you do
Mutt.
have TikTok.
My
Okay.
TikTok is MZMUTTS. Miss Mutt.
The Miss Mud. I like that. Okay, I'm with that. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Miss Muds. Yes, indeed.
Okay. We'll have to find Heavenly Barbecue and give her your information so she can. She was asking about her kid, her son. Okay. All right, Country Boy. Coach T, love you, girl, and thank you so much for what you're doing for the community and what you're gonna do for the community. I'm saying that in advance because I know you're gonna do great things. You're an awesome individual, and I just love your vision.
Thank you.
Oh, so it is now time for your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy. And I just want to say right here today, thank you to the one, the only, the Golden Globe two-time champion, Beach Mud 6. Oh, yeah. And if you miss it, you done missed a treat. I told you, girl, I got you.
Look at what you need to make do your commercial, girl.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
We got it.
Your next women's world boxing champion.
Cause I don't like none of them. I'm the next one. Yeah.
And she is. We
That way.
have the future women's world boxing champion right here.
And
Beast
they
Mud.
too, man.
That's right. Right here. We have had her here tonight. And I want to say personally thank you. On behalf of myself and the Little Diva, thank you so very much. Thank you for following your vision. Thank you for staying true to you. See, that's the other part. Thank you for staying true to you. Not bending or breaking to become somebody else, but staying true to you. That is so very important. You keep going, you keep striving to be the best you. You keep doing it. You keep walking it, and it'll keep coming. Old Country Boy, I just want to say this. As I always say, we always end this thing same way. As y'all heard this young lady here tonight, her vision. And what I say each and every time I close is this. If the good Lord has given you a vision, And can't nobody sit up here and say, no, I ain't got that. Oh, you got one. Your eyes may just be closed and you don't see it. But everybody has a vision. Some stuff may have come and it has drawn you away from it, but everybody has a vision. Everybody has a vision. Somebody might have tried to talk you out of it, or told you was too this, or you too short, or girl, you can't box, or you can't fight, and tried to scare it out of you. But everybody has a vision. And I say this, if the good Lord has given you a vision, don't worry about the folks that say you can't. Don't worry about the folks that say you ain't. Because guess what? That's their job. But don't you allow them to deter you from your vision. You just keep on pushing. You just keep on pushing. You just keep on going. Because guess what? Guess what? For me, personally, for Little Diva, and I'm sure for Beach Mud, this right here, that we support you and we believe in it. Because who would we be that if we didn't believe in the vision that God gave you? That's about crazy. I'm going to say that, oh no, I'm not finna go. If he gave you the vision, why would I not want to believe in it? Why would I not want to support it? Because it's yours. And here's this last little kicker that everybody seems to miss. See that vision that you have? It's yours. And the reason it was given to you was because there's something that you can do with that vision and somebody that you can reach with that vision that nobody else can. See, Beef Mud, let me tell you something about that thing. See that vision that you have? There's somebody out there waiting for it. See, and only you can supply it. See, co-host, that vision that you have is waiting for one person out there. Somebody out there need it. They need it. They're waiting on the vision. And to each and every one of y'all out there, that vision that's inside of you, the greatest part about it is that you're the only one that can provide it to someone. Wow. Hear that one more time. You are the only one that can provide it to someone. So just imagine if you gave up on your vision. That someone would never get it.
Right.
That someone would never, ever get it. So you just keep pushing. You keep going. You keep pushing. You keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. And lastly but not leastly, boy, look at him. Now, it was about 2 degrees in Houston today. Yeah. Well, it wasn't. Okay, about 2.5. Look, it was so cold in Houston today. Look, if y'all woke up this morning, and I know it was cold when you woke up, and I know you wanted to stick your head back underneath the pillow. Some of y'all did. Happy MLK Day. Some of y'all did. Y'all didn't do nothing. Old Country Boy went to work. I drove 14 hours to work today. Okay, it was on there. Sure did. I drove all the way to work today. And when I woke up this morning, I didn't hear it, and I'm sure y'all might not hear it because your head was underneath the pillow. If y'all was out there today, if you were crazy enough to be out there today in the cold, listening for these words, I'm sorry. You should have just waited till 9:13 and heard it from my mouth. But look at here. You gonna get it from no country boy right now. Look at here. It is 9:13. Houston time. Look at here. We love you. We love you. And we love you unconditionally. And there is absolutely, positively nothing
you can do about it.
that you can do about it. I thank y'all so much. Beach Mud, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate what you're doing. Continue success. Don't forget about your boy. Don't forget about Don King.
We gonna do something.
Hey, before we go, I got him on the spot last night. There was something we went to, and I needed to go up and speak. And I said, I got a country boy here. I'm gonna need to use him as my commercial. I said, well, I'm gonna start off, and you just finish it up for me.
Yeah.
We both went on stage together. He tried not to come, but I brought it right on up. I waited for him to finish talking to the people. Come on up here with me.
Hey, Beach Mud, I'm kind of shy if you didn't notice.
Yeah. But guys, thank y'all for joining us for the real conversation with a twist of humor. We will be back here next Monday night at 8 o'clock. Hey, Keon of Design Code Masters, we have reached out to you because we need you on the show next week. Can you please respond back?
Hey! Oh, look, can I do a promo?
Sure.
Look here. If y'all have an opportunity Wednesday, I have the Tiffany Rachelle coming to the
Southern Soul Singer.
Southern Soul V. You know what? I'm changing everybody's name. I hope people don't get mad because I'm changing everybody's name. It's not Tiffany. It's the T-H-E because ain't now another ever like her. The. Okay? And look here. Beast Mud is the Beast Mud. I gotta understand that T-H-E.
That adds a little something. So, and I am the Little Diva.
That's it. You gotta understand because that thing separates you. Because the other folks, there's none other. So I have the Tiffany Rachelle coming. Man, the golden voice. The lady with the golden voice will be at the table Wednesday night. So if y'all get a chance, 805 live. Old Country Boy gonna be right here, and I will be with the voice, the golden voice right here. So other than that, and then we'll be back
next Monday.
With Keon.
We don't know. We don't know what Keon is.
Keon, if he cooking, I'll find his house.
All right, y'all. We go. See you, Coach King. We'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Hey, look here.